Welcome back. This is John Locke. Today I want to answer a question that a lot of people have, which is how long does it take to see changes in the rankings? Once you've made a drastic change to a piece of content or gotten a really high caliber backlink to your site from a prestigious site. So if you're making changes like you're building a bunch of backlinks in 1 week, or you've made a bunch of changes to content, or you've launched new pages, as far as like the content, if you make a brand new page, usually that's going to be crawled and evaluated right away. And especially if you have submitted XML sitemaps to Google Search Console. And then basically this is a list of all the pages on your site. And if Google sees a new page in that list, it's going to crawl it right away and evaluate it. So those will generally, those will rank where they should rank, like pretty quickly. Now, if you're making a change to an existing page or a piece of content, you're adding, you're adjusting, you're improving that page in some way, usually it might take a little bit longer. It might take, somewhere between a week or two to see the changes, because one, Google has to go and recrawl that page, reevaluate it, and see where it now kind of stacks up against the other pages that are ranking for that search query. Now, if you get a backlink, this usually takes the longest period of time to evaluate, because backlinks on other people's websites, and especially if it's on an older page, maybe a less prominent page, maybe it's a piece of content somewhere that's not a heavily trafficked page at that point in time, might take a little bit longer for Google to find those links. So if you're building backlinks, it might take a little bit longer, especially if they are on older pages, to be found. But you might see that change after about 2 or 3 weeks, maybe a little bit longer than that sometimes. Google has to find all those links. Again, Google recrawls the pages that it has in its index, meaning all the pages that it has encountered in the past or in its memory bank somewhere. Now, if it's in that index of pages that it's going to recrawl at some point, usually that's about once a month. So again, if there's a backlink on a page, it's going to your website, it's passing some of that link equity power, that link juice. Some people don't like that term, but whatever. But if you're getting some of that link power, it might take a little bit of time, but don't be discouraged by that. The full effect of all the changes that you're making to your content, your link profile, the design of your site, all these things will be evaluated as Google encounters them. So don't be discouraged by that. But let's say, if you go back a few videos, we talk about this. If your web company says that they're building links and you're not really seeing anything for like months and months, maybe some extra stuff is really required. Maybe they need to do a little bit more than building links on article farms, and a little bit more than tweaking the keywords in the page and in the title tag. More is required. If you're not seeing anything happen after 2 or 3 months, anything at all, more is required. My name is John Locke. My business is Lockedown Design and SEO. We help manufacturing and industrial firms and a couple people in local SEO for the trades, like contracting. But if you have a question, leave it in the comments below. I would be very happy to answer. That's all I have for now. Until next time, peace.